Hello everyone. I am Grum, coach and general manager of the Philadelphia T-Tars, welcoming you to our first round matchup in the UNPL playoffs as we take on Grandmaster D-Ray and the San Diego Spirits. Before we get into previewing and the actual battle, leave a like and subscribe and let me know down below in the comments what your favorite Draft League playoff format is. Is it a standard type? Is it a higher seeds pick? Let me know down below. And if you want to skip to get to the battle, the time code is on your screen now and on the time code below. Now let's get into previewing the San Diego Spirits. D-Ray has an incredibly daunting team that is led by one of the most dangerous Pokemon in the Draft League format, Chien-Pao. Joining Chien-Pao on the offensive side of things are Serena and Grey Tusk. Both serve as physical threats and hazard movers. Not just that, but on the special attacking side of things, Latios and Hisuian Zoroark threaten with speed and hit our weaker special defenses. Defensively, San Diego is a real task, having two mythicals in Jirachi and Terra Captain Diancie who can tear into a fairy, fire, and fighting type. Both can wall us thanks to their mythical stats. Quillfish with Intimidate also offers a way to deal with our physical offense. San Diego's remaining Terra Captains are Persian, who can tear into a normal, ghost, and fighting type, and Bellibolt, who can tear into an electric, water, and fairy type. Bellibolt being more of a concern thanks to its Electromorphous ability or static ability, both being able to punish our contact moves. Looking overall at the matchup, Grey Tusk, Zoroark, and Chien-Pao are certain to come to attack us offensively, and I think Latios has to come as it is the only ground immune Pokemon and can counter Garchomp very well. I think Diancie or Bellibolt come as the Terra Cap, and I do see Quillfish coming as it can be an answer to Comfey and potentially Petrine. And now your starting lineup for round 1 in the UNPL playoffs. Leading things off for us, dedicated lead TERAPAGOS. Sunny is going to be bringing max HP and max special attack with a modest nature that helps threaten our opponent's weaker special defenses out of the gate. Choppleberry will let us live 2 fighting moves, allowing us to set up a Rock Polish with Terra Shell and then get a near KO on the next turn and live a super effective fighting move. For instance, Sacred Sword from Chien-Pao, Focus Blast from Hisuian Zoroark, Aurora Sphere from Latios, or Close Combat, Body Press, Brick Break, you name it, from the Grey Tusk. Aura Sphere will allow us to hit Chien-Pao and Persian for super effective damage before the Persian Terras. Earth Power will allow us to hit Jirachi, Diancie before it Terras, Quillfish, and Bellibolt before it Terras for super effective damage. And Dazzling Gleam will allow us to hit Latios and Grey Tusk for super effective damage. We lead with our opener, and up next is our closer, Esme the Comfey, rocking the Choice Specs. Terra Fairy, Choice Specs, max speed, max special attack with a modest nature will threaten to close out the game even if we're down. Draining Kiss with Triage lets us hit everything hard except for Jirachi and Quillfish, which I opted for Terra Fairy instead of Ground because Comfey comes in at the end where hopefully those two are chipped or gone. Giga Drain for Quillfish, Diancie, and Terra Water Bellibolt, Trick to ruin physical attackers, and U-Turn for momentum if we need to bring Comfey in earlier. Next, our first wall, Count Olaf with an AV max HP max special defense set and a bold nature. This set on Petrine will allow us to tank a hit from Zoroark and knock out back with a foul play. This set also allows us to hit back at Terra Fairy Bellibolt. Shadow Ball and Malignant Chain for huge stab, foul play for Latios, Jirachi, and Zoroark, and Sludge Bomb to save Malignant Chain PP if we need to. And our second wall, Terra Ghost, Monty, the Earthworm. As with our matchup against Dapper Snapper, Terra Ghost walls Grey Tusk hard. Max HP, max special attack with a careful nature and leftovers for passive recovery. We're bringing Spikes and Stealth Rock to punish switch-ins. Earthquake as ground is really good into our opponent this week, and Heavy Slam, which does big damage to the Diancie before it Terras. We have our opener, we have our closer, we have our walls. Meowscarada is leading things off for our wall breakers with enough speed this week to outspeed Latios, as I don't think Persian is really going to be brought. We're rocking max attack with a Jolly Nature, and the remaining EVs will be put into HP. We got U-Turn for momentum, Knock Off to remove items, and Dark type is pretty strong against San Diego this week. Flower Trick will allow us to break through potential defensive setups like the like of Diancie and Grey Tusk because it always hits a critical hit. And Play Rough, as much as I hate inaccurate moves, Fairy is really good this week and gives us good coverage. And lastly, it's finally time for Offensive Volcanion to make its debut. We're bringing an AV with near max HP and max special attack and a modest nature as Fire is a really strong type against our opponent this week. Scorching Sand will punish physical attackers if it's able to get the burn while attacking our opponent's ground weakness. Steam Eruption is huge this week against Great Tusk and Diancie, as well as just good stab with a burn chance as well. Fire is a really good offensive type into our opponent this week. That's why we're bringing Flamethrower for fire type stab and Flash Cannon for the Diancie and Terra Fairy Belly Bolt. So there's your 6. Leave a like and subscribe, as this is our second ever playoff matchup. Can we get our first ever playoff victory? You'll have to see. Let out that roar, because your T-Tars are about to go to war. All right. What's up, everybody? We are here. It's the playoffs. Word to Jim Mora Sr. It's the playoffs. We're here. We found our opponent. We're taking on the Grandmaster D-Ray, head of the BBR, which BBR D-League soon. Actually, I think next week when this video comes out. Taking on the San Diego Spirits. We got Chimpao. We got Great Tusk. We got Diancie. We got Quillfish. We got Belly Bolt, and we've got Hisuian Zoroark. So we're going to do what we came here to do. Get set up with Terapagos right away. We got Chopple so that we can tank some hits, and then we go from there. I'm going to get this all together, and then I'm going to hit this. All right, so no Lottie, okay? No Jirachi. No Jirachi is interesting. That was supposed to be Hisuian Zoroark. Alright. I'll make sure that I have, like, all the stuff I can, at least calc-wise. And then I fill in the information as needed. But we're good to go. We're going to lead it off with Terapagos, get a rock polish up, and then just click whichever button is super effective against our opponent. That's really what it comes down to. We'll figure out if it's a Zoroark right away. Obviously, it goes for like a U-turn. There's Diego, the Chimpao. So we're either getting a Zoroark. Either way, we're going to hit the rock polish so that we can go first. And we are we are good to go. So we are gonna have to wait. There's the taunt. All right. So there goes my rock polish setup. That's all right. I should have ran Mental Herb. I was thinking about running Mental Herb instead of Choppleberry like 5 minutes before I just got the Pokemon in. I was like, what if I get taunted? I'm like, I don't know if I get taunted here. But it's all right because we've got Chopple, so if this is Sash, we can two-hit this, so we can take two. We can take two. Whatchamacallits? We can take 2 Sacred Swords. But we'll be good in a spot here. Focus Blast. That is all right. We avoid that. Perfect. That is Zoroark. All right. So we're just gonna go for an Earth Power here. Yeah, I guess Earth Power covers the most stuff here. Used it, missed it. All right, nice. That. having to go for that is rough. That's about 50%, right? All right, so we got no setup here. That did a little bit less than 50%, or I should say a little bit more than 50%, but not quite. So there is some investment here. Earth Power is just got taunt again. That's fine. I'll take the Zoroark. We don't have to worry about it, and we're good there. There we go. So Zoroark goes down. So Turtle KOs the Zoro. All right. So now we're Manny. That is the. All right. So here's what we're gonna do here, y'all. I'm gonna just keep clicking the dazzling. I'm just gonna rapid spin. That's fine. Break our shell. That is okay because we have the Chopple Berry. So then, if we get Manny out of here, that did less than that did. That is about 50%. All right, are we still taunted? That's what I want to know. We are still taunted. All right, so if we get this kill, close combat. That's right, Chopple Berry, nice. Does not kill. Do we get the KO? Oh, we do get the KO here. So that is 2. So Turtle taking down 2. All right, let's go. Woo. Terapagos going crazy. I love it. All right, so we're in a pretty good spot there. Now the Chimpao comes out, which the Chimpao is a little bit of a tougher out. Also, no hazard removal anymore, so Orthworm can basically come in to get up those spikes or rocks, and be in an okay position. I believe we do tank a choice banded Chimpao Sacred Sword. And by tank, I mean we just live barely. Let me take the Terra off. It is a roll. It is a roll in our favor, but it is a roll nonetheless. It is a roll nonetheless. All right, so Yoko comes out. That is the Belly Bolt. Okay, so here now, I am aware that we do not have. I think the play here is to go to Count Olaf, and then just try to get a poison with a Malignant Chain. Thought about going Terra Ground on this, but I really want the extra fairy, the extra chip on a Draining Kiss. So I'm gonna go to Monty here, and we're gonna get a rock up, and we'll save Terapagos for a potential sack, potentially, because I think this is gonna go Terra Water here. I feel like a Terra Water was incoming to get out. Yeah. So we'll be in a okay position here. Terra Fairy. Oh, even better. Okay. All right. Terra Fairy is actually not. That is actually better. Volt Switch and keep momentum. Good call. Good call. Kept that. All right. So there is no Zoroark and no Tusk. So Diancie has to be careful. So Diancie can't Terra. Fish. That is the Quillfish. That is all right. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake here. I think that's what I'd rather do because this does get taunt, correct? It does get taunt in its learn set. So I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake here, and we'll see. We'll see what we can get here. It obviously can't hit us with any poison type moves. So we are spikes. That is okay. I put heavy duty boots back on Meowscarada just for this case. Oh wow. Okay, so that did nothing. All right. Okay, that's fine. That is a-okay. Because that means you are physically invested. Then I'm gonna get rocks up here. So you are physically invested by quite a lot there. All right, so I could go to Meowscarada here. That's fine. I'll get my hazards up as well. Wait, why did I say Diancie? Wait, who am I? Oh, I got rid of the wrong. God dang it. I ended up getting rid of the Chien-Pao on my calc. There's nothing you can do to me, right? So I'm just gonna... I got rocks up. Let me get a layer of spikes here. There's a flip turn. That's okay. Who's coming in here? That is going to be the... Who's it gonna be? So, Yoko is the... That boy. Get the spikes up. Alright, so can we tank? So you're Terra Fairy. Thunderbolt. We are max special defense invested. With a careful nature. So we can heavy slam here. Heavy slam will do about 20% damage here. Unless you go for a volt switch. In which case that will be not less than ideal, but it's fine. We got rocks and spike. So we'll get things into range for Meowscarada. The Chien-Pao, obviously, still the fastest Pokemon in there. Heavy, oh, we're faster. Nice. Ooh, wow, we did not do any damage. Ooh, Rocky Helmet. Good tech. There's a volt switch. It's fine. We eat that. And then comes in. We have Heavy Slam for the DNC. Fish comes back out. I mean, stones, spikes. I mean, I'm just gonna put up another thing of spikes. We are -2 defense now that I think about it, or -2 attack. So maybe that'd be why. Well, my calc is not right because we are -2 attack. Yeah, okay. I'm going to just get another layer of spike here because it's just going to punish the turning, right? This is all just going to punish the turning, the positioning. Now, the frog can have slack off, so that is going to be probably the move here. So we're gonna get another thing up. So we're gonna be doing like 30 damage to every switch in now, unless there's heavy duty boots, right? Which could be on the Chien-Pao. Which means we could have ran Terra on the. All right, Monty, you done pretty good, pal. You're at -2. You're not doing much to this thing. It's gonna slack off, right? I feel like it's gonna slack off, right? Well, let's go to Count Olaf. Count Olaf can come in and get a malignant. Ooh, we could also trick specs onto it or the. Let's go to Count Olaf because with Count Olaf, we can go for a malignant chain. There is no resist on the team anymore. So I'm hurt by spikes. That's okay. There's the slack off, right? Back at full health. Almost full health. We're going to go for a malignant chain here. Maybe we get a toxic. Although the Quillfish is probably going to be the switch in. And if that's the case, I'll take that because then it does have knockoff, I believe. So what I think I'll end up doing is going to... it does have knockoff, right? I'm not incorrect in that assessment. This thing does get knockoff. It doesn't. What is it? Does it get... I know... Does it get... It gets crunch. It does get crunch. Quillfish does get crunch. So, that's not actually going to do much to me. It's a 9-hit... Wait. I'm not looking at the right Pokemon. Hold on. It's a 4-hit KO. Send out Fish. Fish is going to take 25 plus 12. So Malignant Chain is going to bring this down to close to no health. Close to no health, I believe. Or it gets the kill. Perfect. All right. So we got Petulant, KOs, Quill, Fish. All right. Doing okay, everybody. We are doing okay. That Choppleberry. I'm glad I didn't go to... I am glad I did not go to... Ooh, that's a good shiny. Oh, I like that. That's a nice shiny. All right. So hurt by spikes, hurt by rocks. All right. You can have earth power here, right? You could also go, let's see, you could have earth power, and that would do a little bit of damage to me. It does about 20, it does at least a quarter of my health, which I need a little bit of it. So we're gonna go to Monty here on what I hope is the earth power. I mean, this is the safe move. Go for an earth power. There's no more intimidating, by the way, so we're gonna be in an all right position. Love this worm. I love this worm. Earth power, nice, beautiful, delicious. Get back some health, and we're about at half health here. Yep, over half. Nice. All right, so we can get because I can't Terra anymore. Now we're not at -2. We're gonna do a good amount here with the heavy slam to something. Heavy slam, it hits everything for super effective. Yeah, it does actually hit everything for super effective damage. What a nice fat boy. What a nice fat boy. Look at him with his little hat. Look at him with his little hat. All right, big, good. All right, not great. Not great damage per se. But it did do a chunk. So I can tank a volt switch. Wait, I can tank a volt switch here. Right? Can I tank a volt switch? Matt, after Rocky Helmet, right? After Rocky Helmet. Thunderbolt does kill. I'm at 144. Out of 1. So that is there's a roll on definitely a chance to kill after, but I will take the chip potential here. Okay, so it is definitely static. That's fine. Monty has done exactly what I needed to. Like, Monty, you're doing great, kid. You're doing great, kid. Let's go, kid. Oh, I'm proud of you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. All right. And I think that means that the whatchamacallit is down after dude, Monty look the amount of damage Monty is passively just putting on people is great. All right, Monty. As much as it would be like really cool to get like a 6-0 in the playoffs, I'm just gonna play to my outs here, which is Monty, you've done everything you need to, pal. We have Petrant, Moonblast, that's fine. Yeah, no reason to do any of this. Okay, not Orthworm, good job, pal. Deancy KOs Worm. Okay, I can go to Henchperson here. Henchperson is at 50% health, right? So Meow gets the kill with a flower trick here. So I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. And just click the flower trick button. It actually is that is a roll-ish. That's if this is plus nature defense, this is going to be a tough roll. But we get it anyways. Meow KOs Deancy. All right. All right. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see from the crew. Diego comes out. Diego, we're gonna find out if you're focus. Nope. All right. Well, you might have been focus or choice band. All right. We have enough here. So I'm going to. I feel like I go. Nah. Oh, we have. Here we go. Hold on. We have TERAPAGOS. TERAPAGOS, my guy. I knew we held on to you for a little bit, TERAPAGOS. We held on to you for a reason. Icicle Crash hits, gets the kill. So, pow. KO's Turtle. Alright, and now we can go... That's a Life Orb, too. Alright, now we can go to Esme here. And Esme can clean up with a Choice Specs, Terra Fairy, Draining Kiss. God, the camera shift is ridiculous. Alright. Here we go. And then this should, with the hazards, we'll be able to get the kill on the frog as well. But I believe this one is over. Yeah, the turtle did so much good work, man. Missing two focus blasts is very tough. But I think the lead put D-Ray in a position where he had to go for that immediately. Otherwise, it kind of can get out of hand, even with the taunt. Especially when you see the rock polish instead of like stealth rocks. And they're the stones, and that's the spikes. So technically, that actually is Worm. Gets Worm, hazards, KO, Bolt. GG's to D-Ray Mahi. Whew. That was, whew. GG. Rough. Love Annihilate. D-Ray, go check out D-Ray. D-Ray is a fantastic creator, community head as well of the BBR. Does speed tours, which I've been in, and yeah, it was a good game. Good game. Tough that when you miss, it's part of the game. Like that's why I don't like running the inaccurate moves, but sometimes you just have to. Like this week I had Play Rough on Meowscarada because Fairy's really good, and I needed it, right? Because there are Pokemon that like I could have run Brick Break against the Chempal, right? But Latios is a problem, so I brought the Play Rough for that coverage, right? But hey, we'll see y'all next week for for the second round of the playoffs. Like and subscribe, I appreciate it, and go check out D-Ray, Grandmaster D-Ray. I appreciate that, and I'll see y'all next week for our second round of the playoffs in the UNPL. Until then, peace.